Hello everyone. Welcome back for another episode of Ark Survival Ascended Extinction. Hope you guys are all doing well, having a great day, evening, afternoon, night, morning, wherever you are in this world, and are staying safe. Now, we are back again in the world of extinction. We've made some progress in the last episode. Not you, but we did get ourselves. I mean, it's a low level, but she's still kind of cute, although not rendered. There you go. Now she's somewhat rendered. So we have a compy as a pet. We'll look for a different, another one. The opposite gender. It doesn't matter what level it is. I mean, high level would be nice, but it's okay as long as we have some brighter one, and we can replace them. So we have at least a companion to go for the journey. We did get this one. This one was the baby. I did put some levels into her or him. Sorry. I did go get the trap that I left where we tamed the Megatherium. Put it on her because she will follow us on our duty. He will follow us on our duty today. Um, and then we're gonna be taking our PT as well. We have a crap ton of metal that is still smelting here. We're almost, well, actually, we're halfway done. At the current moment, I did harvest all the nodes that were actually over there with this Enki prior to last episode. Um, Now today, like I said, I mentioned it in last episode. We need, well, we got a new Enki. I did put it inside here for safekeeping. So we do have a new Enki, and we do have the other RG that we tamed. That I also kept inside for safekeeping for the time being. If we do find the opposite gender, then we'll do the same as well, so we can have some weight RG. Uh, as far as transport goes, I will probably focus more on Snow Owl. I do prefer Snow Owl over RGs by far. They do travel faster. Plus, they have the infrared vision, which is a lot better and a lot easier to track down what we are looking for. That being said, like I said, we are missing stone and wood. This guy can harvest wood. The Megatherium can harvest wood as well. Not to a great extent, though. This one's actually better than the Megatherium in terms of wood. The Megatherium is better for thatch, so we don't really need to worry about thatch right now, for that matter. Stone is a very high priority. We do have a new Anki, so we're going to be looking for, again, for the opposite gender for that one as well, if we do come across one. So we are heading today to the desert biome down here. This originally you would think that this is the desert biome, but this is the sulfur biome actually. You got the pits, you got the canyon here or the crags here, then you got the sulfur, then you got the sunken forest, I think it's called, then the snow, and then basically this map has 5 biomes. So it's not really much different than Genesis, really. Genesis has 5 biomes. This one has 5 biomes. The only difference is you don't have to teleport from one place to the other place. It looks like I'm gonna need a water. So we're gonna be heading the desert. Now I've made a crap ton of arrows, as you can see in on the crossbow slots. We have 223 trank arrows at the current moment. Reason why is because the Dodic is not the only thing that I want to go get down there. I want to go get a Velonosaur, if not today, at some point. So I made more than the necessary in case we do come across more than this, more than what we are actually going for, as well as some meat because, well, we are going on a journey and we have to cross the wasteland before we get there. Not that it's very far, but at the very least, we need to have some stuff with us. So before, well, without further ado, what I was going to say is let's head out. We are gonna bring only the Megatherium with us, so we have something to defend us and to fight with. Also, we do, well, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot in the desert, so we do want to um, get some armor made once we get there. And actually, that brings me, I forgot one thing here. Um, 1 second, RG. The reason why I'm coming back here is Because it is going to be hot, we need to make an armor that is appropriate. And so we need to get the desert cloth. Silk will be pretty easy to get, but not so the silica pearl, which I have here because I've raided some some beaver dam to be able to make some saddles and some materials. All right, now we should be good to go. So let's start to head out. It is gonna be a little bit of a journey, hopefully, because now we have to carry this guy over here behind us. Only until we get to the desert. Once we get to the desert, then we can run around or anything. It's way too heavy for the PT, so we don't have much of a choice right now. I don't really feel like running across the entire canyon either. There is Rexes, there's possibly Gigas, corrupted Rex, corrupted Stego, corrupted PT, and so on, which will all aggro and try to destroy us. So rather than wasting that time trying to run across, this waterfall is actually pretty loud. Then it is much better to just fly while we can. Of course, once we get a chance, then yeah, a snow owl. Well, we're gonna need a pair of snow owl. So that's gonna be probably in the next future. We can't ride them yet, so we're gonna be going like this for today. But we are pretty close. I think it's level 61, 62 we need to be. So we're not far off. So the desert biome is not super far. I just didn't want to run it. So yeah, I'm just gonna be patient and go across. We got some gas bag over there. Level 15. That's another thing I'm looking for. Is that an alpha? Yeah. Elemental node. Element node. Alpha element node. I'm just gonna watch for the just make sure that I'm not going across corrupted. Level 20. Yeah, I would like to get some Velenosaurs if we can find one. That would be great. But we'll see. Alright, let's enter the super hot biome. Or maybe it's not as hot. It's actually cold right now. Interesting. We are actually in a good... we're actually not hot, which is surprising. Hello, dear. What level would you be? No, a little bit too low. Yeah, I still don't know where I want to move, where I want to live. I don't know if I can actually live in the. Oh, there's a Velenosaur right there. There's two actually. Let me. Oh, I'm almost out of stem. Let me run. Let me fly all the way here so I can somewhat be safe here on top. And then I can check the level of these guys here while we're actually waiting for stem. Level 20. Okay, no, we're not going for that. 110. So that's not bad. Where's the yellow one? 90 with a baby. Those are not too bad levels actually. That's a level. Then it's got some Dodex down here. 55. 20. I'm not looking for that. I thought there was a Velo up here. Maybe not. That's a good raptor. Oh, there he is. 30. Okay. So we got a 110. That's not bad, but I think at this point we might as well look for. Ooh, hello, UT. Gotta stay clear. Gotta stay clear from that. That's not a super high level, but still. It would still hurt. It would still hurt quite a bit. Alright, so let's go a little bit deeper then. Is that a new one? Well, that's the 110. $20. 10. There's a lot of Velos. I feel like I don't recall having this many Velonosaur around. 40. 90. 10. Just gotta stay away from him so he doesn't pin us down. Because he will. They will pin you down, and that's a thing. Yeah, I think I mean desert is usually one of my favorite biome. Desert and snow. So it might take a minute here to look for what we're looking for. I'm gonna try to find a safe spot to leave the RG. Well, let's keep on going. So far, nothing too high. There's another UT with a bunch of Carnos. There's one hiding there. 15. It's very, very low to start off. But there's always one. There's always one or multiple hiding on and about somewhere. It's just a matter to find them. 20. So we had the 110 right off the bat, which is technically not bad. But that would have been a cool one. I already like the dark green colors. Some metal right there in the middle. Some good metal nodes. Damn. Maybe we might move to the desert, guys. Again, we just finished Scorch. Well, we just finished. That was a little while ago, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I love the desert so much. I'm just not much of a. Ooh, I thought it was a 125. I'm not much of a city or like modern technological. I don't know. I don't know what word I'm looking for right now. But yeah, anything that is like very high tech, I'm not a big fan of. And the city just gives me weird vibes. No, I don't want to be too close to you because you're gonna start shooting me. If there is one thing I remember is that you guys can pin flyers down, and that would not be good for us. So, let's try to avoid that. 85 Dodecars. 15. Lots of level 15. Lots of level 15. Blue. Level 15. I'm talking about level 15. Lots of level 15. There's another level 15 for you. That's a UT. There's ores in the desert. That's probably one of the only map you're gonna have that. 40. Why couldn't you be a 140? That would have been epic. Well, so far nothing. We're not doing too good on into the hunt, but this is Ark. Sometimes it can take forever before you track down something. And we got time. We got time today, so we'll continue looking for a little bit longer, and then how far are we through the donut? So we're almost halfway. Just for the outer circle of the donut. $35. Yeah, the 110 so far seems to be the oh, there's another one right here. Just peppering away. Oh. What was the level of this one? I felt like it was actually high level. 90. Not quite the high level we're looking for. Not quite the high level we are looking for. Still trying. I'm trying to process in my head how we're gonna trap it too, because They just tend to sit by and just shoot. Pepper you with spikes. 15. So I might have to go on a killing spree here with the Megatherium if we can't track anything down. I want to find at least one so that we can actually use that by the base. If anything comes by, and then we can just pepper it and just destroy everything that comes around. Especially the seagulls. Yeah, especially the seagulls. Not that they do a lot of damage, but they can kidnap babies for like smaller, for example, like the compies. They can pick the babies and eat them in one shot. Just like they do to anything they pick from your inventory. Then they can steal stuff from your inventory and then just destroy them, or from creatures. It's yes, not great. I'd rather have something to just shoot them down. Plus, we're gonna have to build a new base somewhere, so I'd like to have defenses if we actually need so. But the priority is definitely the Dodekers here. I'm surprised there's like literally nothing down here. It's like empty. Now you don't want to cross the outer perimeter and the back there, or even any of the bottom parts. You will basically just burn to death. not a good way to go, and then you lose pretty much pretty much all your stuff. 120. I want a high level so bad that I keep seeing ones everywhere. It's not even close to 120. 50. Dodic. 20. Apparently you have the opposite gender here somewhere. Got a stampede of Morellatops. I'm not seeing it. Oh, it's black. That's why I couldn't see it. Yeah, that scorpion. That scorpion is Yeah, now you're gonna have to deal with the Carnos. I just want to see the level of that Dodec. What a mess. What a mess. Where is it? There's the black one. There. 15, okay. Well, that's not gonna help. I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep going here, and I'm gonna bring you guys back once I find something, because it might take a hot minute. So we'll be back in a bit. Be right back. I finally tracked down something. Found us a 120 female Dodicers. Now, I know it's not crazy in terms of levels, but it beats everything else I've seen so far. And it's been a hot minute since I've started roaming around. So, I think that going for that is not a bad shot. So I did go get the trap. Hence why we are so slow. I'm gonna lay it down here. To get out of the way. I haven't seen a good Velanosaur yet. Well, I'll probably keep on checking while we are busy. Well, waiting for this guy at the very least. This girl, sorry. Sorry, tree, but you're in the way. Here you go. And it's just a Dodic. They're not super fast, so I can easily outrun it. So it's just a matter of bringing it to the trap. Do have to be careful with the Because I don't want to stay by the water. I could have put the trap by the water, but some area have capros. I don't really feel like being caproed today. Actually, I don't even think there is actually a day that I want to get caproed. So probably not a great idea. Anyway, let's get this going. And that'll be at least a deck. Excuse me. Come on. This way. I know you can do it. Are you already stuck in between the rocks? Maybe I'll have to make you navigate in between. Oops. Come on. Where is it? Of course, PT, you just had to ruin everything. You just had to ruin everything. There you go. Problem solved. Gonna have to watch for the other one though in the back, but that's okay. I think we should be relatively safe. Just try to get a headshot if I can. Your head is too small. Ooh, that was a close one. That was a close one. That's right, give me your head. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer than normal teams, so that it doesn't ball up. Because arrows do a lot of damage, and we don't want it to ball up. Gotta watch for the other one in case it shows up. Which it might. Now give me your head. It'd be better if we had trank darts, to be honest, but I missed that. I was trying to hit that. I was trying to hit the head as he moves. There you go. Come on. You can go sleep. Go. You're not gonna hit me from here. If you can stay right there, it's perfect. All I have to do is just sit here and just shoot you. Ow. That one landed. Come on. Are you torpor running now? I'm almost hoping for. Got plenty of arrows. Oh, wait. Moved as soon as I was going to hit. Yeah, the tail's not the best way to go. Hopefully it doesn't ball up. This would be great if we had a snow owl already. Because then you can just heal it. Then it will unball itself or just not ball itself. I think she's torpor running. I want your face though. I would prefer we having your face. There you go. There she goes. And there we go. 120 female down. Alright, just gonna grab a bunch of berries now. We got lucky. The other one never came in. Oh, she's all the way over there. The other one's all the way over there, so she never came in and disturbed us. There's some silk here. I will take. What's that? I forgot which one is this, but I'm gonna take those. I'm gonna take those. I'm gonna take those. I'm gonna take all the silk. Surprisingly, we're not hot, which is kind of weird. And I need 3 stacks of those, and I might as well keep 2 stacks of those just in case. You can have more melee, and you can drop the rest. Okay. Zodicurus drops their torpor very quickly. And they take a while to tame. So I'll give you this. Well, very quickly. I should just say quickly. It's not very quickly. And then I'll put this in you. I'll keep an eye on you. Don't think anything's going to attack you. And then while we're at it, I'm going to upgrade our armor because we're still on clot. And, oh wait, I don't think I can. No, yeah, I can't make it on us. I don't have polymer. Okay, well, never mind. Once we get back to the house or to the base, I'll make some desert cloth. For the time being, I'm gonna leave her there, and I will go look around again for a Velanosaur or possibly a opposite gender of this little girl here. So I'll bring you guys back in a bit if I find anything or if she's tame and we are back home. So we'll be right back. We are back again. We're a little bit further near on the opposite side of the where the Dodic was. It wasn't exactly where I was going to go, but anyway, here's our Dodic. Came out as 179. Got 24 health, 36 stam, 29 weight, and 31 melee. Again, another one. So both the Anki and the Dodic ended up with the points into the stem. So it's not a bad one, but it's not a great one either. But it will work. It'll help a lot with the stone anyway. I did adopt a horse and a Cantro as well. So a 135 horse and a 145 Cantro. They were just babies. I tend to adopt a lot as I go along. Anyway, the reason why we're here is I was going somewhere because I found a 120 Velanosaur, but then I just came across this 140 female, and it has event colors. So we wouldn't be very smart to go against that. Now I do have to try to lure it. I'm gonna try to lure it over here. I don't know how well that's gonna work, but We'll try to bring it over here. That could go well, and that could go wrong. I might have to try. No, we're gonna have to go for. Yeah, I think Windows. I think Windows might be the safest bet because this thing is gonna keep peppering us with spikes. Okay, and then I'm gonna have to get rid of the car nose while we're there. So I'm gonna try it different ways. I'm gonna try to see if he's gonna follow us using what was I going to say? Rare flowers. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Can I not put it the okay? Don't want to get down in case it starts shooting. Can we not fit it? Okay. Apparently we can't fit it forward. So I would assume it might be enough to make him go up. Now that being said, let me see if I can get rid of these carnos. Without aggroing it, if we can. That's a 110. I'm not here for flying. The bleed will hurt a lot. Okay, you should be almost dead, right? There you go. The bleed is the bleed is no joke. I'm gonna try to feed him some food after. Now I'm gonna try some rare flowers and see if we can actually lure it into the trap. I don't know if it's gonna work. I have no clue, but it's worth a try. It is worth a try. Alright. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, okay, I didn't want to get... Whew! We might lose our PT there. I don't have anything to go back over there. Crap. This might have been a bad idea. This might have been a terrible idea, actually. How am I gonna go back over there? I got nothing to go back over there. Actually, no, we have an RG. But do I have what we need to get an RG saddle? If we do, then maybe we're saved, but if we're not, then we're probably not safe. Wait, are we one level short? I think we're literally one level short for it. We are literally one level short. Okay, this is gonna take a hot minute. It means I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna have to take the stego and go all the way back over there. Actually, it might be easier to just try to respawn over there. Okay, let's try it. Let's try that. I didn't. Okay, let's try to respawn over there and see what we can do. Okay, desert. This might have been actually a very bad a very bad idea. Okay, we're not too far, but it's still quite a ways through danger. Don't know if we can actually make it. We'll try. Hopefully the velo actually stop aggroing, so we don't lose our PT. And our Megatherium. That would be terrible, actually. I should have probably shot it from a very safe distance. Okay, we're not far, but then we're getting to the zone where things are gonna get dangerous. Not that we're actually we're right there. That is perfect. Oh, gotta dodge this. Okay, PT doesn't seem to be taking any damage, so we're good. Oh, we got two Velonosaur here though. Okay. take number 2. Take number 2. Let me fix that. I mean, it's not the greatest armor for this anyway, but... Okay, now we got 2 Velo. You're level 65. You're the 140. Oh, no, scratch that. We got 3. Level 40 down there. Okay, let me grab a ball. We don't want to lose you, so I'm going to put you in the ball in case anything happens. Now I'm going to have to clear some stuff out again. That's another one. Oh, that's a 65. Okay, let me go start with the one in the back here. They do hurt, by the way. They just keep peppering you like constantly. Alright, so that's one out. Let's see if I can aggro that one without aggroing the good one. Die before we aggro the other one. Good. Now, let me see. I'll be honest, I'm not thrilled. Little prickly buggers. Oh, I thought that one was going to land. That's way too high. There you go. So if you're coming physically at me, then it's fine. It does hurt. It does hurt a lot. I might actually try to hide in the. She actually went the wrong way. I'm stuck. Okay. Would you walk by yourself in there? Oh, so close. So close. She almost walked in it. I'd like to push her in it if I could. Okay. Come on. We'll do it the Can we bola you? I don't know if we can bola it. No, they can't be bola'd. She's just going the wrong way. Come on. Go around. Come on, come on, come on. Good. Oh, you can still shoot through? That's not good. I was hoping to be in a safe spot to shoot you. But if you can shoot through the door, I guess I should have put the regular walls, right? Maybe I should have put full walls. To be fair, I should have probably put a have an extra foundation. That one didn't land. We'll get her. Just gotta be patient. Next time I'm gonna bring another foundation and I'm gonna put another wall beside it so we can kind of just protect ourselves. I forget how frustrating these guys can be. And they do a lot of damage too. Yeah, at that place I'm gonna have to put you away. Okay, well, we're gonna have to take a different approach to this, because the poor girl here has no more health. Could do it on the chores. Can you fix that while I'm feeding the Megatherium here? Definitely not on the PT though. I could try to make another foundation though. Or actually, maybe I can. Let me see if I can do that. Well, she's not aggroed. No, like that. Like that. Okay. I'll put you away for a bit, and I'm gonna try to do this by hand. Actually, do you have hide? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Put my armor on, and can we craft? Yeah, 2 sleeping bags should be plenty. Before I start peppering her again. So she goes to sleep. Sleeping bag. I suppose I can hide behind this rock as well. Come on, turn this way. I'll get you on the tail. She torpor running, maybe? I don't know if she is or if she's not, but... she could be. This could go wrong. I think she's torpor running now. That's perfect. Leave your face right there. Leave your face right there. As you guys can see, Velenosaurs are still very, very strong. They're definitely not as strong as they used to be. But like some imprinted one can be really, really bonkers in terms of like in terms of damage. And she's only at 195, but that's still pretty good, all things considered. Let me pick this up. I'm gonna put this as a sideway walls. I always forget to put that. All right, we made it. We died only once. I'm gonna need the girl again, or the boy. Sorry. I will have to go look for some prime meat. Right. First, I'll start getting rid of all the problem over here. Alright. Oh, yeah, I don't think that prime meat will be good anymore. Let's see what we can maybe check that's not gonna be too deadly. Hey, that is actually perfect right there. Just eat a few pieces of meat. That's gonna be our prime meat right there for a Velenosaur, and then yeah, that's gonna be. I mean, I did see a 120, and then I just came upon that 140, and that's a lot better. Well, a lot better. It's much better. Let's put it that way. I don't think I need anything else in there. So let's go eat this so I can eat the little baby. Where are you going? I haven't tamed a Velonosaur in a long time, so I just know they're always, well, I suppose unless you pick them up and you toss them in a trap, if you're doing it the other way like this, they're very frustrating. That could be the word. The word would be frustrating. Raw. Robbie. Give me all of that. Yep. She shouldn't take too long to tame. Yeah, about 5 pieces maybe. And she's already at 3 down. She already has 3 down, so she shouldn't take too long. Wish we had more meat for you. Actually, we do, but silk. I'll keep on healing her, and I'll bring you guys back when we get back home, because I think we're gonna be leaving. I think that's enough for today. After we died already, we don't want to die again. So I'll bring you guys back in a bit. So we'll be right back. Home by the campfire. Was quite a bit of a trip. We were actually in a meteor storm. We got lucky we didn't get hit, but anyway. No, I should probably turn this off. There's our Dardicurus with the proper colors. Down over not in a desert biome. It's actually a very nice one. Got the dark green spots, then the white shell, and then a very dark blue body with the yellow spikes. She is actually beautiful. Of course, I think the spike could be a different color, but all in all, that's a nice one to find. We've already checked the stat, but we can check again. Let's see, put you back in. Again, it was mostly stamina, so 24 health, 36 stamina, 29 weight, and then 31 melee. So she's kind of average, nothing too crazy. I'm gonna leave this guy out so he can finish actually healing. Now on the other side, we got a beautiful Velonosaur with the Easter event. She's very pretty. That is without question. As far as stats goes, she's kind of average as well. If I'm not mistaken, she has a high stam, which is not crazy. So 27 health, not good, not great. 39 stamina, which is quite high. 41, well, quite high. It's just high. And then high weight at 41, and then 30 melee. So she's kind of average on melee, which is basically what we wanted the most. But then if we go and test her out, I just made a saddle for her. Here. Can go give it a quick shot just to see like what kind of damage we're looking for. Might take me a second here to get used to the control again. Don't want to pick a fight with this. Oh, you guys can jump. I completely forgot you guys could jump too. Do we have a parasaur or something of that sort around here? So we can practice shooting. Ah, moss trap. That'll work too. What level are you actually? 10? Alright. So, term of damage. 76. Oh. Okay, well that's not good. Not what we wanted here. I probably shouldn't have attacked that at this point in time. This might not go well. Anyway, that's not what I was trying to do. I have to remember the control, but anyway, she's not doing too great. Okay. What is the turret mode? That's not the turret mode. I forgot what's the turret mode. I forgot. I'll have to figure it. I'll have to figure out what's the turret mode again. Because I can't remember apparently. But 78 damage anyway. So it's not too bad. I wish I remembered how to do the. Oh, there you go. Just out of reach. Okay, I think I figured it out. Anyway, there you go. We can check the damage now. I'm not gonna have too much stand though, but yeah, 34 per hit is pretty good. It's pretty good. They are very strong. Anyway, let's leave it at that. I don't want to overdo it. Let's go back home. So yeah, this is why Velenosaurs are very strong. Oh, we got a compy. A 120 compy and a beetle. Probably some other time. Because we're gonna run out of time, and yeah, I think we've done enough for today. Wouldn't want to do too much, in one episode. I'm just kidding. There's only so much that I can fit into the time zone. And this is the Kentro that I've stole, and this is the horse that I stole. Like, they were already just roaming around, running around while I was waiting for the Dodic, and so I just kidnapped them. They can just be used for like defense, especially this guy. They're actually very good defense dogs, or guard dogs, I guess you could say. They're good to guard the base, basically. So we got lots of stuff, but we're not done. That's that's a face only a mother could love. Just kidding. I love the Velenosaurs. They're actually really, really good. Um, so yeah, so we got the Dickers. We got an Anki. We're missing some wood uh, to be able to start building a base. I'm not sure yet where I want to build a base. There's one spot in the desert that I was thinking about. There's one spot here in the sanctuary, not that I can remember the name of this place. And then maybe there is one spot in the snow that I could think about. So I'm not sure yet where I want to go. I'll have to think about it. The one in the sanctuary is very close to where we tamed the Anki and the RG. The one by the desert is close to the Red Hub. And the snow, I can't remember exactly where it is. I think it's on top of the hill. But anyway, eventually I'll take a screenshot and I'll show you guys what I'm thinking about. But anyway, let's leave it right here for now. We're gonna have some more stuff to do in the next few episodes before we go and try to move away from this place. So we got plenty of time to decide. But in the meantime, though, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, evening, afternoon, night, morning, wherever you are in this world. Big thank you for the support. If you guys like the episode, feel free to subscribe and click like on the video. Until the next episode, though, I hope you guys stay safe and take care of yourselves. And remember, darkness is everywhere. Dark out.